I've been super isolated and writing pages of rhyming craze shit to finally make it back to this place and time where I can be savored, delighted in favorite types of things to make a good time with it, not applied constraints. Can I please ask for a reach far more up deep in the regard, not poo leaving truth pleading to keep in two bean splits newly it's huge beat meat less least leech or pest needs deemed to sex with Hume mean ex screens get freeing wet being less beings next meat drink assessed next leapt to depths deeper sets of session depletes me deafening leaving getting the messages seen and set a second discreetly set aside each its cue next to its five of each be the close most keeping its deepest controlled seems to beat its role demonic diseased indiscreet strength onto whole leagues this entity deems with X to be seen wherein leads towards literally leave these words eternally being bet turn if she les were been equestrian P des Troyan see sex toy fancy as feast fed turning the feed left to earn issue in turn disused missed too fickle disc through with Alice whose wonder hands wander pants on were thanks can't crotch curse hands off nerves manly make off her strangled but didn't know that stopped him having an often frank nostrils brang forth if hanged for its ran sure as crack cocaine can't call fortune cook me's forth to push these forests bush we cause the could be all up unity all lust through to the forefront true demean all struck Zeus vehemently trust truth if it's such humanless up spewed add escalation separation left and placing less the same in its ending case in which dent tickled same ms delk cit seen a sealed its give hard difference in the way of the synapses hard and difference constitute the boundaries between which found were these nap sessions access of strictly midst of which for fiction given distinct permiss promiscuous on wanting strict and fucked upon being glimpsed for just I promise I give it up strongest my limits up to rise on stipulations often too painful or lost in wade pool of insane tools of this trade cruel not give say when too late and pool amp x ectoplasm mate with dual cab petrol diesel desk displeased till sets of three full sets of deep pool next my meat view all endlessly to lend the mean skill set for reach till next of freeze killing every scene cell single less than with a sweep till hit reflecting its instated left with legally representing east while right sets a second equally twice as mine in the why not do every single teach on some and set the entry years with each come threats to drench in disappear in the breadth and width off each cunt crescent Esther Stiffamere dead Cole Hannibal lect on sex one get wrecked on meth two let death stop this two-step in discrepancies best shun 'em sets of questions relent some key developing strengths from reason felt up invent some trees are felt to invent unlimited help enlist their clench some belting seed unleash come deep in sweet young senior sit is unclean more lick me some cortisone creamy uneducated and sure leading on towards red its face went this great vent pressure 8/10 measured for sake of sending them digits forth with its course by fisted midgets portals wished through which import from stripped of simple poorly penciled core decent still storage frizzled cores be little concern for short be with whom show better soon so wetter womb broke entered moon so sexual to those Japanese Annie may we smack that please be track that be the next one plea before attached at each the as has any east we match that paralegally has a meeting been master beating the flash of meat in the hasp or C in the clasp for seeing the last of these two bring back not least we need it through on in oddly even ask 2 bags of drink my needs of intake fats and see a abo hide raids pull apart young so fist it prayed at last shown stiff disgraced and tipped in face first into lake first hint at race first finished places makes lurching win.